For months, whispers have been swirling around Ben Affleck's complicated love life. And now, insiders are painting a picture that sounds straight out of a Hollywood drama. The Oscar winner, 53, is reportedly desperate to be free of his ex-wife Jennifer Lopez, yet quietly finding emotional refuge in another ex, Jennifer Garner. According to multiple sources, Affleck and Garner have slipped into a discreet friends with benefits arrangement built on boundaries, nostalgia, and a bond neither seems able to fully break. Let's start where the chaos began. When Affleck and Lopez reunited in 2021, fans called it the most unexpected comeback in pop culture history. Their Vegas wedding, lavish Georgia ceremony, and glossy red carpet appearances screamed forever. But behind the glamour, cracks started forming almost immediately. By early 2025, their marriage had crumbled. Reports surfaced that Lopez's perfectionism clashed with Affleck's need for privacy. Insiders said the actor felt like he was living under a microscope, exhausted by staged photo ops and media headlines dissecting their every move. When their divorce was finalized in January, Affleck hoped that would be the end. Instead, the calls, texts, and emotional messages reportedly kept coming. Ben just wants to be free of her, one source told the National Enquirer, but she clearly won't accept that.
You feel like you're just letting everybody down all the time. You're never really just doing anything right. I'm sure everybody feels that way. Just always feel like you're just not good enough. You're not good enough at the steps. You're not good enough in the movie. You're not good enough as a partner, as a mother, as all of the things. And all you want to do is be the best at all those things. And it's just hard.
Lopez, 56, allegedly kept finding reasons to reach out, forwarding fan comments about how in love they still looked, asking to spend holidays together for the kids, and even pushing him to attend her Kiss of the Spider-Woman premiere, where she starred and he served as a producer. He went against his better judgment and now regrets it. She hasn't stopped calling since, the insider said. He thought he was being polite, but she took his presence as a sign they might reconcile. If the public appearances weren't enough, Lopez's latest song, Wreckage of You, reignited old wounds. The track, inspired by their 2-year marriage and bitter split, reportedly hit Affleck hard. While Lopez has promoted it as an anthem of empowerment, those close to Affleck say he viewed it as a cheap shot. What she's insinuating, one source claimed, is that Ben's the one who fell apart, not her. Affleck, who's been open about his struggles with addiction and mental health, allegedly saw the lyrics as a betrayal, a way of turning his pain into her publicity. All he wants is to forget the marriage ever happened, the insider continued, but she's going out of her way to keep making things awkward and miserable. Add to that the ongoing drama over their shared real estate fallout. The couple reportedly lost millions when trying to sell their Los Angeles mansion, and it's no surprise Affleck has told friends he just wants peace. But peace in Hollywood is never simple. While Lopez dominated headlines with emotional songs and red carpet symbolism, something else was unfolding behind the scenes. Radar Online broke the story that Affleck had rekindled a friends with benefits connection with his ex-wife Jennifer Garner, 53. Their marriage, which lasted from 2005 to 2018, produced 3 children, Violet, 19, Serafina, 16, and Samuel, 13, and a bond that even 2 divorces couldn't destroy. Garner has long been credited as the stabilizing force in Affleck's life, helping him through rehab stints, public meltdowns, and career comebacks. Now, sources say that bond has turned intimate again, though not romantic in the traditional sense. Jen and Ben have always shared a really powerful bond, an insider told Radar. It's built on years of love, trust, and family. Lately, that closeness has deepened. They've been turning to each other for comfort, and it's naturally become something more intimate. But Garner, who's engaged to businessman John Miller, has laid down strict boundaries. There are firm rules, one source explained. No staying over, no date nights, no talk about what comes next. It's emotional comfort, not a full-blown rekindling. Friends close to the situation describe Garner as torn. She reportedly still intends to marry Miller, but can't seem to fully let go of Ben. She knows his demons better than anyone, said one friend. She's the only person who can talk him down when he's spiraling. There's a deep, almost unspoken understanding between them. For Affleck, the connection provides something Lopez never could: calm. Garner doesn't demand appearances or public displays. She offers grounding, empathy, and silence, the opposite of the chaos he faced with Lopez. Still, those around Garner worry the situation could implode. John's aware of the bond Jen and Ben share and has tried to be understanding, one insider said, but it's obvious to everyone that things are getting complicated. She keeps saying she's devoted to her engagement, but her actions tell a different story. Meanwhile, Affleck reportedly feels torn in his own way, guilty about leaning on Garner, resentful of Lopez's hold on him, and desperate for breathing room from both. He's caught between two women who represent different eras of his life, one friend told People. With Jen Lopez, it's glamour and nostalgia. With Jen Garner, it's history and stability, but he doesn't want either to define him anymore. In the world of celebrity storytelling, narratives rarely die quietly. Lopez's team has continued to position her as the wronged but resilient ex-wife, while Affleck's inner circle paints him as a man trapped by fame and emotional exhaustion. Whenever Lopez posts a cryptic caption or shares a throwback moment, fans flood the comments with speculation. The Bennifer fandom still romanticizes their story, hoping for a reconciliation, something Affleck reportedly finds suffocating. He's tired of being defined by his exes, a Hollywood insider said. He's an actor, director, father, but to the public, he's always half of Bennifer. At the same time, Affleck's professional life has picked up. He's been producing and directing under his company Artists Equity, collaborating with Matt Damon again, and focusing on storytelling that's personal but far removed from tabloid chaos. Lopez, however, continues to draw on her love life for inspiration. Her new music and upcoming documentary project are said to explore heartbreak, self-worth, and rebirth, all of which, of course, keep Affleck in the conversation. She's an artist, said one PR insider. Her pain is her content. And unfortunately for Ben, he's part of that narrative. Even when Affleck tries to go silent, Lopez's presence lingers. In music, interviews, even red carpet speculation. The premiere of Kiss of the Spider-Woman became a flashpoint. Lopez arrived glowing. Affleck stood beside her, cameras flashing like it was 2003 again. To fans, it looked like a second chance. To him, it was a PR nightmare. Ben didn't want to go, one friend revealed. He felt pressured, and now he's paying for it. She took it as an invitation back into his life. Since that event, sources claim Lopez has called constantly, sometimes sending photos, other times forwarding fan tweets about their chemistry. It's left Affleck frustrated but cautious. He reportedly doesn't want to inflame public drama by blocking her outright. He's trying to handle it with respect, the source continued, but privately, he's telling people he's done. He wants to move on, rebuild quietly, and stop being pulled into her orbit. Garner, meanwhile, is handling things with her trademark composure. She's reportedly told Affleck that their arrangement stays private. No leaks, no mixed signals, no interference with her relationship. She's drawn a clear line, said one insider. They share affection and emotional support, but she won't let it turn into a full-blown love triangle. She's protecting herself and her fiancé. Her friends, however, remain skeptical. It's a dangerous game, another source said. You can't dip back into that level of intimacy without consequences. They both have too much history, too much emotion. One misstep and it'll explode. For now, both exes are trying to navigate what feels like emotional quicksand. Affleck leans on Garner for comfort, dodges Lopez's calls, and tries to focus on his kids and his career. But in the eyes of Hollywood, he's once again the man stuck between two Jennifers, one who can't let go and one who can't fully close the door. What happens next depends on whether Lopez truly lets go and whether Garner can keep her heart out of it. Insiders say Lopez still believes there's unfinished business between her and Affleck, while Garner insists she's simply helping an old friend through a rough patch. But if history has taught us anything, love triangles never stay quiet for long. Affleck has already told friends he's done being the story, yet every move he makes feeds the narrative. Every time Lopez performs a heartbreak song or Garner appears at a school event with him, the tabloids light up again. He's exhausted, one confidant said. He's not the villain or the victim. He's just a man who wants to be left alone. Yet in Hollywood, solitude is a luxury few can afford. And for Ben Affleck, freedom from the past might be the one thing that fame will never let him have. And that's the latest twist in the saga of Ben Affleck, the man forever caught between two Jennifers. Love, heartbreak, and history don't fade easily, especially under the glare of the spotlight. Stay tuned, because in Hollywood, the end is rarely the end.